Hello again, villagers. Grown-ups love bath bombs, so why wouldn't the little ones? They add so much awesomeness to bath time, plus they're fun to make together too. I'm Jade and this is my village. The bath bombs that we buy in the store often have chemicals like phthalates and parabens that we don't want our kids sitting in or accidentally drinking. And these bath bombs that we're gonna make use only non-toxic edible ingredients. Not that you want to eat them, but you don't even have to put these in the bathtub. You could also just have your child put them in a big bowl of water and watch the fizziness reveal the toy. Sounds like a great science experiment in the making to me. Something I like is to make these together with the kids and give them as gifts for Mother's Day or other holidays because I can say that, oh, these are gifts made by the kids. Wrap them in plastic though to keep them from getting ruined by the moisture. First, let's gather our supplies. You can choose anything you'd like as a mold, honestly. You don't have to go buy bath bomb molds. Get creative, use whatever you have around the house that holds liquid. That could be ice cube trays, Easter eggs, muffin tins, donut molds, sand toys. You can even use cookie cutters or just smush them into a ball with your hands. If you're planning to put a little toy surprise inside them, make sure that mold is big enough to hold it though. And once you've decided on your mold, you can get started. Prepare all of your ingredients, lay them out so that it's easier for your little one to help you out. Start by mixing all the dry ingredients together. You can buy citric acid at the grocery store, Amazon, or Target. Now in a bowl, add 1 cup of citric acid, 1 cup of baking soda, and a ½ cup of cornstarch. You can add Epsom salt too if you have it, feels good in the bathtub. And you don't have to add cornstarch if you don't have that, but it slows down the chemical reaction so that it takes the bath bomb a few minutes to dissolve instead of only a few seconds. Next, mix ½ cup of oil with the food or soap coloring. And if you want to add essential oils for scent, this is the time that you do that. Keep in mind, though, that some children are sensitive to smell, so don't feel pressured to add any scents. Chamomile or lavender are good kid-friendly, relaxing scents, though, if you're looking for one. As for the ½ cup of oil, you can use any type of light oil that you have, like canola, almond, olive, sunflower oil, something like that. If you don't have any of those around either though, don't worry about it. You can use a little bit of water instead. The bath bombs, they work just fine without adding oil. In fact, you don't even have to add liquid at all. You could just opt to scoop the dry mixture up with a spoon, pour it into the water. But let's keep going. So use a fork to mix the wet ingredients with the dry ones. You can also put on gloves and just mix with your hands. If you didn't use oil though, then this is when you want to slowly add and mix water into those dry ingredients, but just a little bit at a time so it doesn't make a huge mess. And you know you've added enough liquid when the mixture clumps and sticks together on its own. If you added too much liquid, just add a little more baking soda and citric acid to absorb that. Now let's put the mixture into the mold. I think it's so fun to put a surprise in the middle. Just be sure that the mold, like I said, is big enough to surround the toy with the mixture. And these will need to air dry for a day or two. You'll know it's ready when it feels dry and crusty. You can leave the mold half open for a little while so that the bath bomb can get some air. You can even let it dry on its own without the mold, but give it about 30 minutes inside half the mold before taking it completely out to dry. Now, what do you do if your bath bomb is sticking to the mold at this point? You can tap on them with a spoon or something to loosen it. But if it's sticking because it's too wet, then you have to take it out, mix in more dry ingredients, and start again. Then tomorrow or the next day, you'll be able to see smiles in the bathtub. When the citric acid and the baking soda combine with the bath water, or your big bowl of water, if that's what you prefer, a chemical reaction happens where carbon dioxide, a gas, is formed, and that's what makes the fizzy bubbles. And the scent will be released into the air as well. To get even more fizzing action, you can add a cream of tartar or polysorbate, but I think we should save that for the grown-ups for now. Now go enjoy your new non-toxic bath bombs with a surprise inside. And share this video with everyone that bathes children. Share your own tips too in the comments. Let me know if you have questions or struggles with this. Now hit that subscribe button and keep watching.